For many years I had served the former Count and Countess of Bruma, and schooled their only child, a daughter, in the ways of nobility, etiquette, and math. The Countess lost her husband in a riding accident when... I can't bring myself to say her name. One night, Sophia just disappeared. Oh, we searched. I never gave up. But as the weeks turned into months, the poor Countess became withdrawn. She lost the will to live and died of a broken heart. When Milady Rigmore arrived, she told me all about what had befallen her in Skyrim, how you had rescued Sorella, and how a similar thing that happened to Sophia happened to Sorella. That she, too, had bad dreams, heard voices calling her. I wish I'd taken more notice of the poor child. But that you rescued Sorella after an encounter with a coven of witch devils. After investigating the disappearance of children in Cyrodiil, it stopped altogether about the time the coven was destroyed. Sophia was the last. I fear I must also retire. Recalling this terrible event has taken its toll.
Oh, no doubt at all, Guardian. Rigmore's arrival saved him. They get along very well indeed, and she is rather fond of him. She rarely speaks to me, though, or her mother, if she does come to the castle. She thinks we meddle too much in her life, but she will confide in Friafoth. There must be more to this, a dark set of events, Guardian, something that eludes us. To have such powers of recalling, it all ties into my suspicions, but Cepheus is not an uncommon name. We could, of course, be completely and utterly wrong. I'll have to conduct some investigations. Hammerfell would be a good starting point. After all, a brood mother must have a brood, and fledglings cannot help but make a lot of noise. I would advise you to rest for a while. If there are more sinister reasons to what's behind the Imperial throne, it certainly won't be anything to do with a young errant know-it-all, but we can't take the chance they know of her ancestry. Keris will show you to your room. I must bid you good night.
Follow me, Dragonborn. It's so good to see you again. Malasam prefers the college to the keep, but I actually like it here. The college is all I've ever known, mostly. and I still go there sometimes, but the keep feels so much more secure and not ready to fall into the sea. This way, Dragonborn. This is the Lord's Hall. Malasan and I share the same room, in the lower part of the living quarters, along with Threofoth. But we do have a special room, reserved for important guests in the upper quarters. Lady Sagun resides here. The rooms are right next to Lady Rigmore's room. Dragonborn, it's going to be hard for her when she sees you again. Don't think you can just walk back into her life and begin where you left off. She's fine, but lately it's been difficult for her to settle down. Why does he concern you? It's been some time and people move on. She did try to write, and it's been hard for her to let you go. She depended on you. Now she is finding her own way, however that way may be. She will be fine when she sees you again, I am sure. Go to the Tap and Tack and speak to Colin. He's the barkeeper there. If there are any rumours to be had, he is the one to talk to. He might be able to help you. Failing that, take this key to Rigmore's apartment. If she's not there, you might find some clues as to where she is.
Ha? Ha?
Chcesz czegoś ode mnie?
Czego ci potrzeba? Dla niektórych to nic, dla mnie jednak jest bardzo cenne. Do następnego razu.
Potrzebujesz czegoś?
Potrzebujesz czegoś? Oczywiście. Zaspokójmy ten apetyt, dobrze? Ludzie mówią, że w pękninie mieszka ktoś, kto potrafi zmienić twoją twarz. Sprawić, że zaczniesz wyglądać inaczej. Dajesz temu wiarę? Do następnego razu. W takim razie ja już sobie pójdę. Wykrztuś to. Oczywiście. W takim razie ja już sobie pójdę.
Why don't you look where I'm going? What?
Can I help you? Rumor has it, when the Emperor disappeared, the Dark Brotherhood was behind it. The Lord Chancellor, Martin Blackwell, smashed the Brotherhood here in Cyrodiil. He had them all tortured to death in the most horrific ways imaginable. Some say, on a dark, quiet night, you can still hear the screams from the old prison district. Rumor has it, Sethius' wife is over 300 years old and maintains her porcelain-like beauty by gorging on the flesh of children. Although, if anyone asks, you didn't hear it from me, right? Get you anything? Rumor has it, Cyrodiil has entered a new age of peace and prosperity since Sethius arrived. Not that we see any of the benefits, being a free city and all. Rigmore, huh? Saw her about a week ago. She came in here with that Leowen boy. What's his name again? Oh yeah, Robert. There was a bit of a scuffle with some of the locals and his bodyguards. Yeah, he doesn't go anywhere without them. One is a huge ox called Grom, a Nord. The other is a sly little fellow, would knife you in the back without a second thought. They call him Tiny. I told me Lady Rigmore, it would be best to leave. She paid for any damage and they left. Haven't seen her since. That girl? She's a wildcat. Hardly surprising with what she's been through. Watch the kid grow up. The family was well respected in Bruma. When they took them all away, it was quite a shock. No one heard anything for years. Then just a little after the Count fell off his horse, she returned. Deeds, titles, the whole shebang. The whole city turned out. That was a day to remember. She just wanted to be like everyone else. I know recently she moved out of the keep and now stays at her apartment. It's just around the corner. She doesn't go there often though, but it's worth a try. Out the door, 5th house on the left. My pleasure. Don't forget, if you want to taste some fine ales, this is the place to visit. What is it? If you want to taste some fine ales, you've come to the right place. My pleasure. Get you anything? No problem. Here, first one is on the house.
Zamieniam się w słuch. Masz coś do powiedzenia?
Co znowu? Twierdze do niczego się nie wtrącają. Skyrim nie zawsze było przyjazne dla orków. Żeby przyjęto kogoś takiego jak ty, ork musi ogłosić cię krewniakiem i powiadomić o tym wodzów. Niełatwo zyskać takie zaufanie. Do następnego razu. Ta. Ha? Mhm. Mhm.
One life ends another. Dead man hanging in the tree. He was waiting for his other 3. The wife never cried. Something in the little girl died. Selfish reasons for the wife. Little did she know it was more than one ended life. Little girl sleep. Little lonely girl in deep. Never to awaken to another sunrise. Only then was the wife's errors realized. End one life and end another. not forgotten. Cast adrift in this time, paying for someone else's crime. Make my flesh cry red. Cruel words me said. Make me cry, make me want to die. But one thing is certain, I will not let fate close the curtain. But you will not break me. I will not let you see. I will defy you to my very last breath, even on the brink of death. I am not forgotten by those I love. Right. Okay. I've never kept a diary before, so here goes. Frithov has encouraged me to do it. Says it'll be good for me. Actually, it's a bit weird, like talking to myself. But now I've moved back into the old house. My apartment. I can finally begin to breathe again. I know Mom's disappointed with me, but she doesn't show it. As for Malisam, he can do one. The keep made me feel suffocated, and after everything I've been through, I just need a little more time to adjust and my own space to do it in. Frithov has been great and understands, and has been really helpful. Carice too. And the poetry and drawings have also helped me focus a lot. I have to move on, start afresh. I have had to come to terms I might never see Dragonborn again. Those first years were especially hard for me. After getting no replies for my letters, I resigned myself to the fact Dragonborn has moved on too. Even now, I wake up in a cold sweat, calling out, "Who is that sitting at the foot of my bed? Is that you? Have you come back for me?" But it's only the shadows. Apparently, it's normal. You create a certain bond. I never knew that feeling before. You would do anything for those that you trust and come to love. You give yourself freely, openly, with no words needed. With just the slightest passing glance you see into someone's soul. The sacrifices you would make in a heartbeat for that person, no questions asked. The sacrifices Dragonborn made for me. To be free and happy. Ties that bind. For eternity. But I have moved on now. And if they think I'm going to marry that Coral kid, they've got another thing coming, and Malisam can shove his protocol up his ass. I only put up with him because of Carice. Malisam's one defining feature in his life was adopting her as a small child. I finally found out what was between them. She's his daughter and protege. Apparently, on a pilgrimage to the shrine of his beloved mistress, he passed a ransacked burning wagon train and came across Carice wandering disoriented in the road, calling for her parents. She was 3 years old. I love Carice. We share something in common. We're sisters. What a shitty, cruel world we have been born into. Oh, and I have first-hand experience of that. But now, I think I've earned myself some slight indulgence and melancholy. Fight hard, play hard, right? As for Bobby, he's actually quite
Dzień
cute.
dobry.
He doesn't try to handle me with kid gloves. He's honest, caring, and likes to party. And I think he understands me. He listens and is agreeable. And he's fun. I'm going to rent a room at the Roxy Inn. It's so more convenient. Bobby can sail up the Nibbin estuary into the lake.
Potrzebujesz czegoś?
I love it there, by the lake. Reminds me of Riften. I'm sure Dragonborn would approve.
Dzień dobry.
A few more drinks, and she'll be at the table. Lights out. War's over.
Ha! You wish, Grom. I can drink as much as any man.
Careful, Rigmore. We don't want you waking up in a hedge again.
Butt out, Bobby.
Yeah, but Bobby.
Careful, Tiny. Remember who pays your wages.
Come to Grom, little lady.
Hey! Who said I was a lady?
Who's this? What business do you have here?
By the gods.
State your business, madam, or I'll be forced to...
Bobby, it's okay. This is the Guardian.
By Talos. This is her?
Please accept my apologies for being so rash. If I had known... Rigmore has told us so much about you, Guardian.
Bobby, you go ahead without me. I'll catch up with you later.
Of course. Guardian, it's a pleasure to meet you at long last. I'm sure the Countess is in safe hands. Come, Grom, Tiny. We have a boat to catch.
Okay. And where the hell have you been? You have no idea how worried I was for you. You promised you would come and visit me, and you leave it all these years and just appear out of nowhere like magic. What is wrong with you? Well, just don't think you can walk back into my life. I've moved on now. Yeah, I have a new life now. I can't believe you left it so long. How did you even find me? You had better not have been going through my things at my apartment. How could you do that? Is nothing sacred? My private things? Oh, the gods, Dragonborn. Why would you do that? Give me one good reason why I don't slap you and walk away. Whatever. Like, yeah, right. I was only thinking of you. Like after 4 years, Dragonborn. 4 years, and now you turn up like a bad septim. Did my mother send for you? By the gods. She is so going to regret that. And so... now you're here. What is it? Go on, tell me what finally brings you to Cyrodiil. To take the time to actually bother to see me now. Safe? I can look after myself. I don't need someone holding my hand to sign some crummy document. I can't believe you would finally come all the way here just for that. After everything we've been through together, you finally turn up for a worthless scrap of paper. Sorry. Not as sorry as I am. Not as sorry as I am at all. Dragonborn, I have missed you so much. I don't know what to do. Why did you not come for me? You promised you would come get me. Yeah, well, things have changed.
As you can see, I'm with Bobby now.
Being a countess has its drawbacks. I have to have a noble match, you see. Mother and Malisam wanted me to marry the Count of Coral. Ugh, no thanks.
Way too namby-pamby. I don't spend much time at the castle. I met Bobby here at the Roxy. I love it here. Out of the cold, the lake close by. It reminds me of Riften. I've been renting a room here, away from all that stiff-ass court duties crap thing. I need to be who I am. Bobby respects that. He's not really a noble in the real sense. He's fun, and it's helped me a lot to adjust to my new life. Of course, you were my hero. You'll always be my guardian angel, my dragonborn. But what about you? What have you been doing all this time?
So what do we do now? What's been going on?
Well, at least that gives us some breathing space. I'll need to change into something more ladylike. How about we go back to Bruma? It's your first time in Cyrodiil, right? I could show you around, some of the places I knew as a kid. Would you like that? It's so good to see you again, Dragonborn. I know it might feel a little strange with how things have changed, how I have moved on, but it's what I want.
Please don't be disappointed with me.
Well, what are you waiting for, Dragonborn? Go on, say it. Let's go.
Czego ci potrzeba?
A, szukasz czegoś? Tak.
Potrzebujesz czegoś?